set it up. I think I'm tucking up. Am I just paranoid?
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, go.
They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely. And you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Gun. Rip, 23.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. This defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number 6 was a phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The Colts in 4 9-7 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Shifts by him. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down in the yard.
Go, go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0.
Hey, Lion. Hey,
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Here's Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Cavity Lions. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And some determined running there as they pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts are back within a score. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Great job.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go, go. Hey, go, go. Go, go. 30. Hey, Soko, hot. 13, Luke.
Lawrence will throw. Looking downfield, he's got all the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
26 yards.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Go, let's go.
First down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Colts take over.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he stopped immediately there. Joshua Hines-Allen there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the
60 action.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rivera.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. Second and 9.
Here we go. Start. 60.
They'll look to throw. And hauled in here by Rivera. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cougar 19. Get somebody here. Go. Let's go.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready? Hawk 7. Tag. Cougar 19.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's May. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And the Colts are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Taylor is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, bomb tag, check, bomb tag.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a close score. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence looking long for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Rivera. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's May. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Hurt. Go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Brings up second and
the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. It's May. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Dylan Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This ball caught by Strange. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Gun.
First and goal
Hey, run.
at the 10-yard line.
Hey, center.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown,
A
Jacksonville.
great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First down 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start with a give to Taylor. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hey.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the counter, ETN. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, so high.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And it is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
First down, Jackson.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Think right open. Hey, run!
Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Jags will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
His kick
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go 80!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, lion,
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keeper one?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and a couple.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence. And for a right side here, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
Hey, go.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And some room to run now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 77 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
You'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Think right.
Another toe for ETN. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Kill. Son, this is hot.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to the Browns home.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 62 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49. Colts 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
13 loop.
Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Dylan Lloyd with a pick. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have got a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Let's go.
And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get